You are now chopping it up with the Nerd Barbershop Podcast.
Thank you.
Welcome to a brand new episode of the Nerd Barbershop Podcast. I'm Taryn Williams. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode and hanging out with me for a little bit. So on this episode, before I get into the episode, I'm very sorry I didn't do any podcasts in the month of August. Just didn't happen. I had ideas for stuff. I just didn't get around to it. Sorry about that, but we're going to kick off September the right way with a brand new episode of the podcast. So you can tell by the title of this episode, I'm going to be talking about InboxDollars. Now, if you've never heard of InboxDollar, InboxDollar.com is an online survey website. You fill out it or you make an account and you can do, online surveys. They usually pay you, as you complete a survey, the prices usually, or the reward per survey is about, 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, $1, $1.25, and $1.50, usually somewhere right there. There are, surveys that pay out a little bit more, but you have to wait 3 to 4 weeks, or you have to wait 3 to 4 weeks before you can get that reward, just depending on just how long it takes. And then also they have, promotions, they have, offers from different, from other websites. So, if you're a new customer, as let's say HelloFresh, if you buy you're a new customer, you get a box of HelloFresh. You have HelloFresh for about a month. You can get maybe $75 back in cash back to your InboxDollars account, which will take, again, it'll be 3-4 weeks, just depending on, or it'd be 3-4 weeks, or it could be up to 40 days, just depending on how long it would take, depending on every company or every partner with InboxDollars. So I started doing InboxDollars about early part of July, about July 7th, July 8th, somewhere around there. And I was doing it just kind of just a little side hustle to make some money, nothing really crazy. And I started doing it pretty well. I was making, some decent money on the side, some little pocket money just to have, to put in my bank account. Because how InboxDollars works is when you get the first reward threshold is $15. Then after you cast out your first reward, it gets lowered to $10. So then $10 becomes the threshold, where after you hit $10, you can cash out different rewards cards. And they have all types of you can do one from Foot Locker, you can do American Airlines, you can do PayPal, you can do a lot of different Visa, MasterCard, stuff like that. So a lot of different options of how you can cash out your rewards. I always did PayPal because I put money in my PayPal account. I can deposit that money from PayPal to my bank account. It was doing pretty well, and I had some other offers going. I did an offer for Truebill, which is now Rocket Money. I did one for Acorns. I did some offers and stuff, so I had money kind of trickling in over the weeks. It was pretty decent. Not crazy amounts of money, but little pocket money here and there that can pay for little stuff. And so one day I got on my, it was one day they also have this offer where if you go to their Facebook page, or they actually had a Google Chrome extension. If you put in a code from Facebook into your into the InboxDollar Google Chrome extension, you'll get 10 cents. I think 5 cents, 10 cents. Not a lot, but just every little bit counts. So I go to Facebook, get my code. I go to the extension. I copy and paste it, and it says oh, your account's deactivated. I'm like, what? My account's deactivated? I'm thinking okay, maybe it's a glitch with the web browser or with the Google Chrome extension. So I go to the app, and the app was showing me a notification that the whole code was available on Facebook. I go to the app on my phone. Your account's deactivated. Okay, I go to the actual website. Your account's deactivated. I'm like, okay, I guess I need to talk to customer service because I haven't done anything, but I need to figure out what's going on. So I go to their customer service page, and one, I knew there was something a little bit sketchy because they don't have an email, they don't have a phone number you can call. It's just a web forum. That's it. And it says for matters of your account being deactivated, it could take up to 60 days, which is 2 months. And I'm like, wait, what? 60 days? So I have to just sit here and wait, because I had money in my account, plus I had pending money that was coming. And I'm just like, what? 60 days? That seems kind of sketchy, but I did it. So I filled out the form, and then within maybe an hour and a half, I got a response from their customer service. I'm actually gonna read the first letter I got. So I said, my account's deactivated. Something happened. I need to figure out what's wrong. So the letter read, and I quote, it says, "Hello, Taryn. Thank you for taking the time to write in regarding to your account. After careful manual review of your account by our compliance team in cooperation with our advertisers, This account was deactivated due to violation of program terms with respect to the surveys provided by our site and or our partner sites. We regret having to take these actions, but in order to continue to provide services and rewards to our members, we will sometimes have to take appropriate steps up to and including deactivation of user accounts due to violations of program terms. Your account features will be available to you as shown on the account. You can review our support articles and terms of use for information regarding these policies. Thank you. So that's what they sent me. That's what they told me. And I was like, so my response to that email was, can I use my account again? I'm not sure what I did for it to be deactivated. Because again, in that email, they didn't say anything. They didn't give me any information of what I actually did. So I'm like, can you tell me like what happened? So I get another inbox. I get another email from customer care, and it's pretty much the exact same things. So it says, hello Taryn, thanks for taking the time to follow up regarding your account closure. After further review of your account, our team has confirmed our decision that your account will remain closed for non-compliance with our terms of service. Again, they're not telling me what I actually did, but I didn't comply with their terms of service. But they didn't tell me what I did. To continue providing all our members with great services and rewards, we prohibit any unauthorized activity that could negatively impact our community and site. Please keep in mind that your case is officially closed and this will be a final resolution to the issue. So they just completely doubled down on this. They just completely doubled down. And so my account was locked up and I had money coming in and I'm like, okay. And I was really pissed this day because I'm like, wait, this is August 11th. Just for context of when this happened. And so I was like, wait, like you haven't told me anything. So you just deactivate my account for reasons, but you don't, there's no 3-strike system. There's no like penalty. There's no like, okay, hey, this is your first, your first warning. You have 2 more warnings. Hey, this is, okay, you did this one time. We'll let the one time slide, but don't do it. There's no warning. It's just, we not even like a suspension of like a week or something. We're deactivating your account completely, and you can't use it. So I remember I told my mom. My mom was like, you should email the BBB, which is the Better Business Bureau, and just see what they can take care of it. So I did. So I emailed them. It took me a couple of minutes to make sure I got the complaint form right. So I ended up getting the complaint, emailed them. They ended up emailing me back maybe a few days later because InboxDollars is in Minnesota, so I used a Chicago branch. There's actually a branch here in Chicago. But what happened was they actually sent the complaint to the LLC that owns InboxDollars, which is in California. So they transferred my complaint to the California account. And so I was supposed to hear back by I could check the complaint by September 11th, just to see like what happened. So okay, I was gonna wait till, which is as me recording this podcast, is this coming Sunday, September 11th is. So okay, I'll wait. And so this past Friday, but I'm still getting like emails from InboxDollars about, oh hey, check your account, oh hey, bingo, oh hey, there's rewards and stuff you can do, blah blah blah. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna try to unsubscribe from InboxDollars because I'm tired of this. And because what happens when you click unsubscribe in the email, it sends you to the website. So I click unsubscribe, and I'm back on the website. My account's reactivated. Just all of a sudden, no emails, no message. My account's back reactivated. And so what I did was I cashed out my money, like the money I had in my account. I cashed out everything I had, and I actually deactivated my account because I'm like, I'm tired. So hopefully I should get my money's being processed. I should get that hopefully in the next couple of days. It was just a holiday, so hopefully I get my money. I should have waited till I got my money to deactivate my account, but I was pissed. I was like, I'm done with this. So I did. So I didn't get my account back. I'm gonna give a shout out to the BBB. I'm assuring them that they took care of it because again, I was asking for the money that I was owed. I didn't care about potential money. I didn't care about the service that I missed. I just wanted the money that I earned, that I knew I was getting. So shout out to the Better Business Bureau for taking care of that. So if you guys need help with any businesses online and stuff, just file a complaint through them. They'll take care of you. So they get my star of approval from me. So as for people that probably seen InboxDollars, I was doing, that's a side hustle, just something to do on the side. Don't do InboxDollars. Don't do InboxDollars. Don't do Swagbucks, because Swagbucks and InboxDollars are owned by the exact same company. Because if you go to Swagbucks, it's very like, you can just see it. Like it's like almost the exact same games you can play. The websites look different, but they have the same. You can tell they have like the same code and the same system they're using. So they're both owned by the exact same company. So don't use InboxDollars. Like it will work for a little. I'm not even sure. I still don't know what happened to my account, and I almost lost the money that I earned. So don't even use them. Don't even concern yourself with them. It's a nice little side hustle, but just try and do other websites. There's other websites you can do. I've been doing Survey Junkie, which is another website, which is another online survey company, and they do points. So every point is like a cent. So like 100 points is $1, 35 points is 35 cents, 50 points is 50 cents. You get the idea. And their thing is after you get to $5, after you hit 500 points, you can cash out. Just what if as soon as you get to 500 points, you can just cash out whatever you've made, and you can have it sent to, like, you can do rewards, your PayPal, and you can send it directly to your bank account. So I definitely recommend Survey Junkie, and I haven't had any problem with Survey Junkie yet. So I definitely suggest Survey Junkie. MBoxDollars, like, they piss me off. Their customer service is terrible. It's probably outsourced. It's probably just them reading the script. Because I'm like, they could have told me something. They could have just said, this one survey, you didn't do what was asked. So, or you did something, or you didn't. They could have done something. They could have communicated that better. Because if I had more money, if there was like a couple $100 on my account, and you just deactivated my account, I would have been even more pissed. So, I'm not even bothering my time. So, anyone that's like listening to this podcast, do not use Survey. Don't use MBoxDollars. Don't use Swagbucks. Because Swagbucks now, I can't even cash out my points that I had, or the points that I had, because I used my Google account to create the account. It's like, oh, you need a password. Well, I put in but I don't have an actual password because it's my Google account. I tried to create a new password and it won't let me create a password because the password is the one that's connected to my Google account. It's weird. It's stupid. Don't use those two. It's just like, it's frustrating. There's other ones. There's other good ones. Also check out L&E Opinions for surveys. They paid pretty good money. I just did a survey for them. They had some pretty good. If you can get qualified for some of their surveys can pay like 100, 125, 150, 175. Even some of them pay like $200. So L&E Opinions, if you want to check them out too. They do like remote. They do some. I think some are in person. Most of them now are remote. You just need a webcam, a laptop, or a computer for webcam and stuff, and you're good. And some headphones. But yeah, so this podcast is me talking about MBoxDollars. You know, F MBoxDollars. Don't use them. Don't bother with them. If you look at some of those articles that are like, oh hey, here's some quick side hustles you can do, and MBoxDollar is in a lot of them. Don't waste your time. Like, it could work for a little bit, but if they do the same thing to y'all like they did to me, it's not worth your time because there's no communication. There's not even a good support system, support number, support, like, just whatever. Yeah, so forget them. Yeah, so that's my experience with MBoxDollars. Don't use them. There's a lot of other ones out there. Test out some other ones and things like that. Try them out, but leave MBoxDollars and Swagbucks alone. Thank you so much for listening to this brand new episode of the Nerd Barbershop Podcast. I greatly appreciate it. I should have another one coming out really quickly because I do have another podcast I do want to talk about. It'll probably be about The Bear, the TV show that was on FX. I do want to talk about that. That's always kind of been in the works. So hopefully that one comes out relatively soon after this one. Thank you so much. You can find the podcast on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, on YouTube. The podcast is everywhere. Thank you so much for everyone that has listened to the podcast. I greatly appreciate it. Always and forever, slicing, dicing, gaming. It's not just a motto. It's a lifestyle. See you next podcast. Later.